Welcome to day 7 of Writing Your Novel in a Month challenge. Um, what, now that you know your basic plot and your antagonist and protagonist, it's time to do you. It's time to do other things like right now we're going to try to do some research. Okay, um, I'm going to discuss how to make research easier and less time consuming. Almost every story has something to research, so it's a good idea at this point to include research information into your story. I write fiction, so a lot of what I write is based on historical fact. However, I need to not only to know the history of the area, I need to know the way how people talked and their dialect. Other genres require research as well. If you're writing science fiction, you might need to look up physics information. Even with fantasy, you might want to research how other writers of the genre handled specific ideas. A good way to start with a list. To avoid going down rabbit holes, begin your research by creating a list of things you know you need to research, like um, anything that is. You're going to start with basic general topics. You start with the general topics, and then you get more specific as time goes on. For instance, my book is set during the War of 1812, so I am researching the events of the 1812. However, for this book, I know that I specifically writing what happened on the Great Lakes during that time, and most specifically at Presque Isle at the settlement of Erie. Therefore, I don't need to dig into researching things about what happened in Louisiana, or what occurred on the East Coast, or in the Chesapeake, or anywhere else for that matter. Um, I don't need to go into the causes um, too much. So, because everybody kind of knows that and it's kind of boring, right? So, anyway, as you dig deeper into your story, you want to become more specific. Um, at first, like I said, you want to start with the general, and then after you get what research you think you need, um, you'll be writing along, and you realize that, oh, there's something I need to know that I didn't write before. So what you do is the best again, you write down what specifically it is that you're looking for, and then you go look for it. A lot of times you'll find what you're looking for online. Um, you don't have to delve into the stacks, as they call aspects of the library, to find what you need to know. You can just go online. Remember that the research is to support your story, not to overwhelm it. So um, a little is great, too much is boring. So, don't go too much into it. Or, you want to, during your editing process, you want to edit it out. But if you're unsure whether you need more detail, move forward with your draft and make a note to revisit the topic later during revisions. This way, you can stay productive and avoid following into the research rabbit trap. I also recommend adding the research at the end of any research you need to look up at the end of writing sessions. Take your writing session time, and then at the end of that, um, write down the question that you want to ask about whatever research, and then go hunt it down and then add it. This way, you're spending a lot. You're writing first, and then researching after. So you're getting your writing done. Now, today since it was day 7. We're going to do word count time. Okay, we're not doing word count every day. We're just going to do it at the end of the week. Um, Now remember, it's not if you don't do word count, but you do pages, just write down the number of pages and make sure you say, I wrote 7 pages today, or wrote 1 page today. Whatever you do is fine, just so long as you keep consistently working on your book. So So share your progress in the comments below. And remember, we're not here to judge you, but to support your progress. Until tomorrow. Bye.